If you've spent even 10 minutes browsing the internet for a new pillow, you've probably noticed that there are a lot to choose from. So, how are you supposed to know which pillow is the right pillow for you? Well, stick around because I'm going to take you through my personal process of picking the pillow that's going to keep your posture healthy, but also satisfy your unique sleep needs. But before we do that, special thanks to Leesa Sleep for financially sponsoring this video and providing us with the very cozy Leesa Hybrid pillow. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's start from square one. Your pillow's most important job at the end of the day is to support you in your go-to sleeping position all night long. Now, when I say support you, I don't just mean that it feels comfortable to lie on. I mean that the right pillow has to make sure your head, your neck, your spine are all in neutral alignment. This is going to make sure that your neck isn't craned in a weird way, and it's just keeping your sleeping posture healthy so you wake up feeling renewed. Now, if you're not sure how to determine whether or not your spine is in neutral alignment, it's a pretty easy way to do it. All you have to do is make sure that your ears are in line with your shoulders and your chin is in line with your sternum. And like I said, this is just going to alleviate any neck pain and make sure that your pillow is keeping you in a healthy sleeping posture. Now, the tricky part is that each sleeping position requires a different type of pillow. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly what type of pillow is going to meet the needs and make sure that you're keeping a neutral spine in each sleeping position. But the fun part is that once you've found a pillow that meets your body's needs, you can get into all the fun details that satisfy your wants. I mean, there are hundreds of pillows out there after all, so you might as well find one that's perfectly suited to you. All right, so let's start with back sleepers. Okay, so when it comes to maintaining a neutral spine and keeping that healthy posture for back sleepers, you need what I refer to as a happy medium pillow. And the Leesa Hybrid pillow is a great example of that. So basically what that means is you're getting a medium loft and a medium level of firmness. There's a little room for play. You can, be a little more soft or a little more firm depending, but that medium loft is going to do a great job of relieving pressure in your head, neck, and your shoulders. It's also going to make sure that it's not too high of a loft so your head is being craned upward. It's just keeping and supporting that natural curvature of your spine. And of course, the loft isn't so low that you're not getting any of that cushiony support. Now, speaking of cushiony support, it does, it's not necessary, but it does help to have materials that either A, conform to your head and neck, like memory foam is a great example, because when you're in the back sleeping position, it's nice to sort of have this material cradle your head and neck, and it also helps your neck to keep from deviating out of a healthy posture. Or, like we see in the Leesa Hybrid pillow, this tufted quilt here that's filled with a fluffy down alternative really just gives you this sort of like cloud-like comfort when you're laying in the back sleeping position. It's just going to help sort of ease your transition into dreamland. All right, so now that we know what you need in order to keep healthy posture, let's talk about the little things that you might want as a back sleeper. All right, now some things that sleepers of all styles might want is customizable support. And again, the Leesa Hybrid is a good example of that. So it's got this middle insert here, and this is featured in a lot of different pillows that you can remove, and this of course is going to decrease the loft if you think this is a little too lofty. It's also going to give it a softer feel. So that's something that's, worth also. Not only do a lot of pillows come with removable middle inserts that change the whole feel and loft of the pillow, but you can also look for pillows with an adjustable fill. And this is something that I always recommend to sleepers who are still sort of experimenting with their perfect sleep style, or they're combo sleepers, so they're really never sure which position they're going to want to lie in. Getting an adjustable pillow, all you have to do is just unzip, reach in, and you can remove or manipulate the fill however you like. Now, another thing is hot sleepers should definitely look for pillows with cooling qualities. Now, again, the Leesa Hybrid is a good example of that because on one side it does have a cooling gel pad. So if you're looking to sort of rest your face on the cool part of the pillow, you just flip it and there's this cooling gel pad. A lot of pillows feature that. But another thing, if you really want that icy crisp feel, if you're a sleeper who runs very hot, look for a pillow that's got cool yarn or phase change material woven into the fabric. Basically, this is designed to make your pillow feel like it's been refrigerated and pretty much stay that way all night long and all the nights that come to follow. It's woven into the fabric, so even washing it, it's not gonna wear out. So if you're a hot sleeper, I would definitely prioritize cooling properties. Now, another thing to think about is the kind of support you want from your pillow. Now, like I said, memory foam does a great job of conforming to your head and neck, so if you do love that deep sink into the pillow, it's a great option for you, but not everyone loves that slow sink into the material. So if you do prefer sort of a more bouncy, springy type of support, aim for a pillow that's filled with latex, particularly Dunlop or American Talalay latex. They're gonna offer you a much more bouncy, quick response to pressure, and really doesn't give you that sort of sunk into the pillow feeling that can make some sleepers feel kind of trapped. All right, on to side sleepers. Now, when you're in the side sleeping position, you need to use a pillow that's got a high loft and a firmer feel. Now again, you can, if you hate a firm pillow, go with something medium firm, but the point is you don't want a soft level of support because it's not gonna support your head. Over the course of the night, the pillow is just gonna sink along with your head, throwing everything out of neutral alignment. Now the reason you want something with such a high loft is because it's gonna relieve that pressure in your shoulder and make sure your shoulder isn't just bearing the brunt of all your body's weight into the mattress. That's not gonna feel good either. So again, once you've found a pillow that's got a nice lofty build, it's got a nice firm level of support, it's gonna keep everything in healthy neutral alignment. When you're in the lateral position, you can dive into things that you might want. So first of all, if you are an athlete or you're prone to night sweats, aim for pillows that have cover fabrics that are naturally moisture wicking. Tencel, bamboo, polyester, these are all great examples of cover fabrics that are going to naturally wick moisture to keep you feeling dry and fresh. Similarly, if you're someone with sensitive skin, aim for pillows that are organic and made with all natural materials. So organic cotton, bamboo, kapok, these are all great examples of natural and naturally hypoallergenic materials that are going to make sure your sensitive skin is well taken care of. Now, another thing about side sleeper pillows is memory foam really makes a great option usually because it's got this great conformance to pressure and offers really great pressure relief. But a really common complaint about memory foam is that it sleeps hot and it retains your body's heat and it's not breathable. So if you love the feel of memory foam but you wish it were more breathable, aim for shredded memory foam. The individual sort of popcorn sized shreds of memory foam are able to move individually within the pillow, which just enhances breathability and just makes for a cooler sleeping experience. All right, now when it comes to stomach sleeping, and this is more of a hard and fast rule than with side and back sleeping, you need a pillow with a very low loft. And I mean very low, like an inch or less, and a soft level of support that can make the pillow easily compressed into a low loft. So I mean, as you can see, this doesn't necessarily look like, you know, the least lofty pillow, but it can compress into a very low loft. So low loft, soft level of support, very important. Why? Because when you're on your stomach, even the littlest bit of craning your head upward is going to throw your whole posture out of alignment. And it's not only going to lead to neck pain, but it's also going to put more pressure on your lower lumbar region, your abdomen, even your shoulders. The list kind of goes on and on. So it's very important when you're in the stomach sleeping position to have a pillow with a soft, compressible feel and a very low loft. And if you do want to know more about whether or not you're currently sleeping on the right pillow and you're a stomach sleeper, or you're looking for a wide range of pillow options because you're a stomach sleeper, definitely check out my best pillows for stomach sleeper review on sleepopolis.com. Now, once you found a pillow that keeps your stomach sleeping self all in happy neutral alignment, you can get into, like I said, all the fun details that are just going to make your sleep experience a little more cozy. For example, if you're someone who doesn't want to bother with a pillowcase, aim for pillows that have cover fabrics that are naturally super soft. Tencel, micro mink, these are great examples of pillow cover fabrics that are already so plush and soft to the touch that you really don't need to use a pillowcase. If, on the other hand, you want to make sure that your pillow can accommodate a pillowcase, make sure you get a traditional shaped pillow. There are some pillows out there that have all sorts of different constructions, you know, large contours that don't necessarily accommodate traditional size pillowcases, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, when it comes to stomach sleeping, down is a great material to have as an internal fill because it's so fluffy and so easily compressed. However, if you are someone who does not want to sleep on any animal products, I strongly suggest you look for down alternative pillows. Polygel fiber, micro denier. These are great examples of very fluffy, very easily compressible down alternatives that feel feathery like down. Now, another bonus about having a down alternative pillow is they're usually very easy to wash. They're usually totally machine wash and usually dryable. Sometimes you let them air dry, but foam, on the other hand, is usually a spot clean only situation. Now, another thing is some sleepers might prioritize socially conscious bedding brands, and there are a lot of them out there. All you ever need to do is just research a little bit about what the bedding brand is all about. Now, Leesa Sleep is a really good example of that. They're involved in a lot of social impact programs, donating bedding and mattresses to shelters or planting a tree for every mattress they sell. So all you ever really need to do is just do a little research into the bedding brand, and if, you know, socially conscious, ethically sourced bedding is a priority for you, it might be worth it. Well, that's it from me, but thanks again, Leesa Sleep, for sponsoring this video and providing me with this very cozy hybrid pillow of yours. Now, if you guys want every last detail about how to pick the perfect pillow for your sleeping position, be sure to check out my full written review, which is linked below, and check out my best pillow roundups for combo sleepers, stomach sleepers, side sleepers. It's all on sleepopolis.com. Now, I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. We're always going to be uploading content with one main thing in mind: to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.